What's going on, man? YouTube. We back. We in here. Um, just wanted to hop on a little live very quick and see what's going on with everybody. AKAI just dropped the new 3.5 desktop beta finally. So I wanted to get on here and test it out, man, and see what features it got. See what the workflow is like. So again, if you hadn't heard, Akai dropped the brand new 3.5 desktop beta. So now we can work on the with the desktop with the MPC in controller mode, and I've been waiting for that for a long time. Been waiting for it for a minute, so it's finally here. Want to test it out, see what it's looking like. Now, it took me a little second to download it. Um, it's a couple little little tutorials and stuff out there to download it, but it was pretty simple. Um, I wasn't able to get it through the In Music website, but when I went to my In Music software, um, the software center, I think it's called. Let me see what is it called. It's called the yeah, whatever it's called, the in music software center. It's like the app that's on your computer. Then it was in there, and I was able to download it or whatever. So one thing I do see, you can't run it in Ableton Live yet. So I was watching a video with Bolo earlier, and he was talking about just some of the first little bugs. It is a beta. It's not in its final form at all. So today we're just gonna test it out and see what it's looking like, and we're just gonna test it out. So we're gonna run it in standalone. So this is what it looks like. It looks just like the first one, or the other software, but it got the dark mode now. So it's got some cool. It's pretty cool so far. So um, it still allows you to basically run everything in here. So I can work on the keyboard, and it's gonna so I can see it on the screen. So what my workflow when I was using it with the 2.0 software, the 2 point whatever software, um, I would open this up as a plug-in with the Ableton. That way, I can I can work with on whatever I'm working on, and then do my drums or whatever instruments I want to bring in from here, and then just be able to get the audio and slide it in as a track. So, we're gonna test it out right now, just in the software, and just cook something up real quick. We'll keep it light, but just something to test it out. So, any questions or anything like that, send them in the comments, and yeah, man, we're gonna get this thing rolling, man. So the first thing I see, like, it does load up with like this this default like trap kit or something. No, we're not gonna do that. So um, I'm gonna make a kit right quick. So let's see. So for it's been a minute since I've used the software. I'm just used to, and I probably would just do it over here and bring in some of my sounds. So let's go. Let's go back. Let's We just gonna build a little kit right quick. So okay, so let's see. Oh, okay. First little bug. I'm scrolling through sounds. Can't hear anything. Can't hear anything, and it's not reflecting over on the software. So I'm like looking for sounds. So let's see if I load one up. See, okay, so it loads up, but the previews aren't. Let's see if I. Oh, okay. Hmm. So I wonder, is there a way to like auto audition it? Okay, there we go. All right, fix the first problem. So it wasn't playing the sounds when I was scrolling. So I had to hit audition and then hit auto. And so now, as I'm going through the sounds, it's it's coming through now. So what was that first kick? That's straight for now. Let's see. We're just gonna build a little simple kit, and then and just make something. It is a little bit of lag. Let me see if I turn down the. Let's turn down the buffer. Let's see. So where are our preferences? Browser editor. Toolbar. All right. So how I got to the preferences was just on the actual unit. So preferences, and then from here, okay. Let's bring this down to. Let's bring it down to 128. Let's see if it'll still. Hopefully, we won't get any lag. Oh yeah, it's way better. There we go. All right. So let's go back to building the kit. So let's see. I need like a Let me get a little hi hat. Let me get a couple hi hats. All right. Let's see. Let's get a open hat. Put that in there. So we just building a little kit right quick. That is loud. That's kind of hard. All right, and then we're gonna mix this right quick. Oh, okay. So okay, so now you guys can see what I'm doing. See, this was the whole thing. I wanted to have the software just like for this. Like I can, you can see as I'm doing stuff. Bring these down a little bit. All right, boom. So let's get our tempo. Is our tempo change? Okay, our tempo's changing. Let's go. What tempo? What tempo should I rock with, man? Let's see, 145. Let's do a 8 bar. All right. Now that is a weird click. Now, so I'm hearing a click, two clicks. They're in sync, so it's not bad, but it is a weird little sound that I'm not used to. So, all right, let's just drop some hats first. All right. So let's get some little instruments going then. We'll bring in, let's say, new track, key group. Let's see. Let's not go. Go with a new track. That back. So, let's see, plug in not activated. Okay, so stop that for a second. Plug in not activated. Dismiss. Okay, so now that's different. Um, let's go to our menu, preferences, activations. Okay, so all right, so we got to go through and activate all the plugins that I got. That's kind of whack. All right, so it's basically having me go through each track. I mean each sound. So wait, okay, so like okay, so let's go main. Let's go plugins. Let's go hype. Okay. Now there was one little it was a little bug that when you clicked on certain buttons, it would make a sound. Yeah, like we got to figure that out. I don't know what that is. If anybody in the that's watching might know how to fix that, let me know because that was one thing I had not figured out how to have that how to have that in there or have it not do that because that's pretty annoying. Okay, there we go. Yeah, if anybody in the chat like know this, has anybody experienced this where you press a button like I'm pressing the octave button and it's like making noise, playing a note, super weird, super weird. But let's just mess with a pad. That's annoying. We'll put that down. Let's add something else. Let's see. Okay, so how do we change the view here? Grid, wave, arrange. How do we change the view here? For people that's just joining, man, we just AKAI dropped a new MPC desktop. So we're just messing around with it, seeing what kind of little beta bugs there are, because it does look like there's a few things going on here. But yeah, so we're just gonna keep messing with it. Let's see, let's get a new track. Let's go plug in. Yeah, if anybody in the chat know how to get that to stop doing that, like where I press a button, any button on here, it plays a note. That's weird. If anybody knows how to fix that, let me know. Let's see. lights. You know what I'm saying? Every time I click a button, it's playing a note. Let's What I will say, I do notice is it's a little. Here we go, back up. All right, it's a little laggy, like on the screen, like seeing the mix bars go up and down. It is a little laggy. So, but I also don't know if that's because of the buffer. I did put the buffer down to like 128 or something like that. So, it could be that. We'll continue playing with that. Let's see. That's crazy. Okay, so still, it's the little buttons, man. Like, I don't know why. Even that should not be playing a note. That's crazy. Let's just go keyboard. So why did it? I need a list. I need a list of some of these bugs, or just things I need to fix. So why did it put an extra octave on that? Super weird. All right, let's get those out of there. Cool. So yeah, I don't know what. I wonder. So now, the button thing went away. So, all right. So I hit on the plugins thing. This right here where it says input port. I just put keyboard, right? Now, okay, so that still works, but it stopped the button thing. So now let's go to let's get a new track. I hope I don't have to do that every time. Let's see, new plugin. Let's see. Yep. Okay. So by default, for some reason, it's going to all ports. All right, something we'll look into. We had to look into that, but at least we know how to make it go away now. Okay, yeah, so everyone that I've changed it to MPC keyboard, it's not doing it. OG hits. What's good? What's good? So it is still a little laggy on the. I mean, on the screen, it's pretty responsive, but on the actual keyboard, it's a little laggy. Oh, that was one thing I did want to see too. Okay, so now I'm just controlling this with mouse and keyboard. Let's see what kind of controls we got here. see. Let's try some inserts here. This is on this track. Let's try some modulation. Now, I've been working on the MPC for a minute, so I kind of know how to get to some of the stuff that I want to use. So it's gonna be a little how I see myself using this for real is just cooking up on here, having the controls, and then I just want to be able to uh, use these controls right up here. I don't know if y'all can see it. Yeah, up here, where I can drag these into Ableton and then do my arranging and all of that. Because one limitation so far with the beta. How do I close this? Oh, close. One limitation I do see is the arranger view is not on here. So um, that's the mix window. Pad mixer not available for plug-in track. That sounds arrangement. So you can see each individual arrangement, but as far as the arrangement view, let's see how to arrange. Okay, so right now I have the arrange window up, and it's showing me the whole loop. Um, but if you're working in the software, like so, say you lay this loop out a couple times, um, it would show the whole length of each track by itself. So let me see what's here: pad mixer, channel mixer, sample edit, arrange. Yeah. So how do we get back to? It was a way that showed all the tracks at once. Let's see, list. Whoa. No. Is that every note? Yeah, no, I don't see myself using that. Um, let's see, what's this here? Track mutes. Okay, what other things we got here? Arrange. Main mode. Okay. So there's still some things to be added to it. Okay. It's still some it's definitely a beta. It's definitely a beta. There's gonna be more coming to it. That's the word on the street. When you drag and drop, does it explode the track or do you have to do it individually? So for the drums, let's see how that works in the beta. So here's my drum track, and then I usually hit the little pencil. Okay, what do we got here? This says this dialog isn't yet available in the GUI. Please use the hardware touch interface for this feature. So okay, so you still gotta do it on the thing. So if I hit explode, okay. So now, okay, yeah. So we got each track separated, right? So now, yeah. So when you drag and drop, you would have to explode it first, then hit export audio, and then let's see if I click it. Okay, it does it. So how I would probably do it is, um, if I had Ableton open, I would finish it up in here, and then just have Ableton open or FL, whatever you use, and then you once you click this and it's processes it, you could just grab it and put this track wherever you need to put it. So that is cool, but it is a added step. It does add a step, but still cool for if you want to start your ideas over here. Um, you can also add. I haven't scanned in my VSTs yet, but you can add, like say you use the Arteria banks or something like that, or contact whatever. You'll be able to open those in here and do all your production in the MPC software, and then just drag it to wherever you want to go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Um, but yeah, so it's pretty cool, just so far. Like, yeah, it's pretty cool. So we did figure out what did we figure out today? We figured out. So what about plugins like Waves? Yeah, you'll be able to bring in any any of your plugins for like mixing and stuff. Oh well, that is a good question. That is a good question. Um, because let's see on your inserts. Hmm, that is a good question. They ask, what about plugins like Waves? Um, where would you even do that at? Right now, it's only giving me the plugins I have that are on the MPC. Yeah, right now it's only giving me plugins that are on the MPC. Now I don't know if I need to like scan them in. Let's see, rescan. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. Okay, doesn't even give me the option to rescan right now. But that is an interesting feature. Yeah, like if you could put your like CLA, compressor or whatever, and mix with those plugins on the inserts, that would be fire. But see, that's where I like to. True, true, true. Um, that's where Ableton comes into play for me. It's where it's like I have little racks and stuff set up and little templates as far as my mixing and mastering stuff goes. So I prefer to mix in there for production. For vocals and songs, I mix in Pro Tools. But for beats, I mix in Ableton. So I would make the beat in here. And another thing, I don't really use a lot of like plugins on my beats either. Like if a sound is good, like usually it's more just like EQ kind of stuff, but like compressing or something like that, something would have to be really, maybe like a sample or something like that where I need some manipulation. But for the most part, though, I'm just doing it in Ableton once I'm ready to mix it down. But um, sound selection is key. If you have to do a whole bunch of mixing, usually the sounds ain't good, or it's more effects than mixing. But yeah, so I mean, this has been cool, man. I'm gonna keep messing with this and seeing what all is capable of. But first little test run through the software, man, is pretty solid. It is cool that I can work and you guys can see what I'm doing. And yeah, so um, I think we're gonna get out of here, man. But I appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure you subscribe, like, push this out, share it. It'll be up here, so share it out. I'll probably chop this down to some little key moments and make a little video out of it or whatever. But yeah, man, just stay tuned with the channel, and we're gonna keep cooking up, man. Y'all keep cooking up, and we're gonna build this thing up, man. So appreciate y'all rocking with me today. So I'm gonna get at y'all. Peace.